Hey guys, what is going on? MadSpace here and welcome back to another video. We are once again talking about characters that could potentially take the last spot available to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In the last video we talked about the 5 characters that I feel like that were the most realistic options that could take that last spot. But in this video I'm going to talk about 5 characters that I personally would love to be in Smash. So Sakurai, if you're listening, please put these characters in Smash, and if you don't, I'll die. Before we get started, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. And in the comment section, go ahead and put the characters that you really want to be in Smash. It doesn't matter how dumb it is. This is how we feel. We want these characters in Smash, even though it's probably impossible. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the first character, and this is really the only character, one of the only characters that I really want to be in Smash, and that is Chrono from Chrono Trigger. The first time I ever played Chrono Trigger, I was 12 years old, and I immediately fell in love with it. Now, I've never beaten the game. The game is super long. Apparently, I should probably go ahead and play it again. I've gotten pretty far into it, and it's honestly one of my favorite games that I've ever played, especially in the RPG genre. So if Chrono could be in Smash, that would be great, but it is highly unlikely that Chrono would be in Smash, because in this very Fighters Pass we have a Square Enix character in Sephiroth, and the likelihood of 2 Square Enix characters being in the same Fighters Pass, I just don't think that that's going to happen. Despite the unlikelihood of Chrono being in Smash, or any character from Chrono Trigger for that matter, I do think that there is people out there that really want this character in Smash. The game came out in 1995, so it comes from an era that Sakurai does like to pull characters from, but Chrono in particular I think is pretty unlikely, but I really wish he could get into the game. Another character that I want to be in Smash is actually a Pokemon, and it's a Gen 7 Pokemon, Dekueye. Dekueye is definitely my favorite Gen 7 starter. I think he's really cool. He has an awesome design. It would be incredibly easy to make a moveset for him in Smash. However, there is already a Gen 7 starter in Smash in Incineroar. When Incineroar was revealed along with Ken before Ultimate came out, I was very disappointed, because I knew that the likelihood of another Gen 7 starter being in the game was not realistic. Think about Pokemon Trainer. Yeah, you technically have all 3 starters in the game, but it's incorporated into one character. Look at what happened in Smash 4 when they put a Gen 1 starter into the game. Which one did they pick? They didn't go with Venusaur or Blastoise. They went with Charizard. And in the time where Gen 6 was popular and Smash 4 came out, who did they put in the game? They put in Greninja. Greninja is the right pick if you're talking about a Gen 6 starter, but they got the Gen 7 starter wrong. Let's be real, it should have been Dekueye, but we got Incineroar instead, so that makes Dekueye highly unlikely. Hopefully in the future, if there's another Smash game that comes out and they go ahead and put a Gen 8 starter into the game, it would be Tsundere, like we talked about in the last video, but we'll see what happens. The next character that I really want to be in Smash is Rivali from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, of all the characters on my list here, I think Rivali has a stronger chance than the rest, and that's because a new trailer for the sequel to Breath of the Wild was revealed at E3. We know that Sakurai does have a history of putting characters into the game, especially when a particular character has a game coming out pretty soon. And if you're going to put another Legend of Zelda rep, I don't think it would be an old character. You already have Ganon, you have Sheik and Zelda. So I think if you're going to have another rep, it has to be one of the champions in Breath of the Wild. And if I had the choice, it would definitely be Rivali. It's like choosing Dekueye over Incineroar and Primarina. Dekueye is the coolest of the 3, and in my opinion, Rivali is the coolest of the 4 champions in Breath of the Wild. Therefore, I want him to be in Smash. Now, the next character that I would love to be in Smash, and I know that this is gonna be repetitive, but Sakurai, Sora needs to be in Smash, man. There's a few reasons why Sora is not going to be in Smash, even though I would personally love for him to be in Smash. Reason number 1, same thing as Chrono. He's a Square Enix character, and we already have a Square Enix character, not as just DLC, but in this Fighters Pass alone. In Fighters Pass 2, where there are 6 characters, there's been 5 revealed. One of them is Sephiroth. The chances of there being another Square Enix rep in the same Fighters Pass is very low, if not pretty much 0% chance. Second, you cannot make Sora into a character if you do not include Donald and Goofy. Just look at Kingdom Hearts. There's so much that you can incorporate into a character when you include their complete skill set and all of their tools that they use in their games. And I don't think that Disney will cooperate with Nintendo and with Sakurai to get the rights to put Donald and Goofy into Smash. Donald and Goofy don't have to be like their own character on the screen or anything like that, but if Sora was going to be a character in Smash, he would need to be able to call upon them, which means that they would have to get the rights for the characters. I do not think that Disney has any interest in doing this at all. So no matter how unlikely Sora is in Smash, we really do want him. It's just not gonna happen. The last character that I would love to be in Smash would be Ratchet & Clank. Now, the reasoning for Ratchet & Clank, I think, is similar to Rivali. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart just dropped for PlayStation 5, so it makes sense that he could have some representation in another game. However, you have other characters like Rayman, Crash, Spyro, and Ratchet & Clank that all have the same amount of chance to get into the game, and it could really only be one of them if you think about it. But Ratchet & Clank would be so cool. They have so many weapons, so many abilities. Ratchet's recovery could be, you know, Clank on his head and they helicopter up to the ledge and stuff like that. You can even kind of make him like a pseudo Mii fighter and change his special moves, since the Ratchet & Clank games have so many weapons that you can choose from. It would actually be a very interesting character. I just don't think it's very likely. Crash and Rayman and even Spyro have a better chance of getting into the game than Ratchet & Clank do. And there you have it, the 5 characters that I would love to have in Smash, but it's just so unlikely. Sometimes we just can't get what we want, but we know how hard Sakurai and his team work on this game, and the game's roster is already pretty incredible. Even though Steve is on the roster, I can forgive that because you did give us Sephiroth right after. So, but anyway, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.